Oh, watch this. Look at, oh my, 880 bro, that's crazy. I did not even know that you could do that. All right, y'all, this is the Gigachad build on Pilgrim. So for the items, you want the kendo beats, you want the power locket, you want the mysterious charm, fragile whetstone, and jagged Karis charm. You want angry martial headbands and angry patchwork for the armor. I actually recommend that you replace this with royal antenna. I just don't have that right now because I used it for making Karis charm, but I highly recommend that you replace this fragile whetstone with a royal antenna. So the skill tree, you want delicate maxed. For defense, you want tank maxed, resilient, base, and rally maxed. And you could also have athlete. It's not really a requirement. Wait, here's the DPS. It's actually pretty good. 140 damage per heavy. This heavy actually turns into a grab, which does like 300 damage on these dummies, I think. And also for the weapon, I forgot to mention, it's Lucky Cod Kendo. The lucky you get from reforging the tool, and you want the charm gem along with it as well. This basically increases the crit chances and the crit damage. The damage on this build is absolutely wild. I'll show you a compilation of all the heavies that I landed against Sailord. Oh my goodness, bro. So what is the purpose of this build and how do you get the most out of it? So the purpose of this build is for one, the critical damage. As you can see, we have the Lucky Cod Kendo and the Charm Gem and all these other accessories that increase our critical chances. And that's one factor as to how we are able to get so much DPS. But the other factor is that I actually stack damage when I parry. And parrying is such an important aspect when you're soloing bosses. Like, it is literally necessary to parry against bosses sometimes. This is one of the reasons why so many builds have the rally talent from the skill tree, which basically gives you heal every time you parry. So not only do we heal from the parrying, we also gain damage from it. And parrying, like I said earlier, is something that you are going to do if you're soloing bosses. And because of this fact, I don't have to like actually try to get the most parries possible, because you are going to parry when you're soloing bosses anyway. So you're basically going to solo bosses like normal, except you're going to get 300 damage per hit because of all the parrying that you did. All right, this is how you get all of the items that I showed in this video. For the power locket, you want to go to the savannah and then you're going to buy a boat and follow me. Alright, so here it is. You want to talk to this odd sculpture, and then you buy the power locket from here. And then he's going to ask you for 15 iron coins. You get 15 iron coins by pressing that big button right there and doing the big iron thing. For the patchwork, you want to teleport to the observatory, and then you're going to want to buy it from Billy right here. So yeah, here it is, the patchwork. This is where you buy it. And the fragile whetstone that I got, you actually want to buy this boat down here, and then you're going to want to go to this island right here. Now you're going to want to beat all these eggies. I think they have a 4% chance to drop the fragile whetstone, so this is the enemies that you want to beat for the fragile whetstone. For the kendo beats and the Karis charm, you want to teleport to the forest, and he's going to be here, the hobo. Hobo is actually a boss that you have to beat first before getting the kendo beats and all that. He spawns usually around the bay at the forest, but the hobo only spawns during sunset, so you do have to watch out for that as well. And then you want to buy the kendo beats right here and the Karis charm as well. For the mysterious charm, you're going to want to teleport to the Cloud City. You want to follow where I go. You're going to teleport to the Sky Battlegrounds. And this is going to be like waves. You have to get to, I think, around wave 50. Finally, the Martial Headband. You just want to teleport to the Big Bay and follow where I go. For the martial headband, you want to talk to this guy and fight him. I actually made a whole tutorial on how to solo this guy. So if you want to beat this guy alone, I highly recommend that you watch my video. And yeah, you're going to have a chance to get that martial headband that he's wearing right there. But yeah, that's basically the build. I highly recommend this build to endgame players that are looking for a good build to solo bosses. But that's about it. See you guys.